I'm confused. Where does the Bible talk about Lucifer's sin? And I love that question because it doesn't. Not at all. Most of the time, people heard it from a preacher who heard it from another preacher who read Paradise Lost by Milton. Christians love to talk about Lucifer like it's the juiciest gossip in the Bible. Pride, rebellion, wanting to be God. Only the Bible doesn't say any of that. Seriously, go and look. There is no chapter called Lucifer's Fall from Heaven. And Christians love to use Isaiah 14:12 to say, this is it. This describes it right here in this one little sentence. How you have fallen from heaven, O day star, son of the dawn. You have been cut down to the ground, O destroyer of nations. That is not about the devil. That is about the king of Babylon. And the word Satan simply means accuser. Jesus calls St. Peter Satan at one point. Get thee behind me, Satan. He's talking to Peter. And then they tried to Frankenstein some passages from Ezekiel, Isaiah, and Revelation to try and come up with this monster creature that was the devil. It's pure mythology built on scraps in the Bible. It's nowhere in the text. There is no story in the Bible about prideful Satan who wants to be God, so God cast him out of heaven and now he has to rule over hell. Yet that's the most commonly accepted story among Christians. That's what I grew up believing. Most of what is taught to Christians is just fan fiction. For example, Noah didn't try to warn people that the flood was coming and they just teased him and dismissed him as an old kook. That's nowhere in the Bible. Most of this stuff came from preachers who were trying to zazz up the story because people were falling asleep in the pews. According to the Bible, Satan, devil, whatever, did two bad things. One of them was that he killed Job's family because God told him to, because they were in a bet. A bet, by the way, that did not need to take place if God was all-knowing. So God had Job's family killed for nothing. But hey, at least he gave him a new family. I'm sure he didn't miss that old family at all. The other horrible, unforgivable thing that Satan did in the Bible was that he tempted Jesus to break his 40-day fast. And if Jesus was fasting for 40 days, maybe he hallucinated the whole story. If I go a whole day without eating, I'm just grumpy as hell, so I can't imagine what 40 days would do to me. So the next time somebody tells you that Lucifer rebelled against God, ask them the verse, and then watch them give you the 40-yard stare. The story never happened. The church just needed a bad guy, so they wrote one in. The devil we grew up doesn't come from scripture, it comes from storytelling after the Bible was written. And honestly, that says way more about the religion than it does about hell.